Do you see that little red light blinking on the front of that
I do
camera?
not see no little red lights at all. Where's the red light?
No way. What time is it? Hey, hello, how are you? Is that good? We did it good? That was a good intro.
Thank you, Jen, for having us.
Hey, you're so welcome. I'm glad that you're here. We're redoing all of this because we had some technical issues. This should be fun. So we should have no problems introducing how wonderful we are, what we do, what our names are, and we're going to talk about mistakes we've done.
Oh, like this right
And
now.
how we talk people through their mistakes. Because there's nothing better than knowing that your partners who are of excellent status, they make mistakes too. So today I've got Title with me. I've got Stewart Title. I've got Survey 1 with me for survey. And then, of course, John to keep me in line, as always, with Tejas Imagery.
Well, I try.
So I'm Jen Ray with Guaranteed Rate, but you all know me as a lender. I'm a lender first wherever I'm at. Okay? So go ahead, Susan, and say hello.
Hi, how are you? I'm Susan Bottoms with Stewart Title Clear Lake off of Space Center. And it's an honor to be here, and I don't like to admit mistakes.
She doesn't. We have confirmed.
But my biggest hiccup not too long ago was right after the first year, I think. When we're under everything has to get approved. And I thought, well, this event's not going to get approved. I'm just going to go ahead and submit for it.
She's business development, by the way.
Yes. I love to have fun. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and email all the higher ups and see if they'll approve this without letting my manager know. And thinking it wasn't going to get approved, it got approved. And as soon as I saw that, I ran right into her office. Oh, by the way, blah, 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 blah. And then the
Not
big
really
boss,
a mess up, really a jump. You
the
jumped
big
and you
boss
took
got
it.
called in to slap my hands.
So
You got in trouble though.
What you guys have to understand is Susan is one of these. She personifies and embodies the statement. What was it again?
Look, you had a good statement.
You
I did. I
said
totally had it.
that,
And I lost it. Just
She seeks forgiveness, not permission.
There you go. It's better to seek forgiveness than ask permission.
Well, I like to have fun.
I think the only
And
people
I think
that are
it's
good at this job have that persona.
Yeah. It was a trip to go.
She took a risk. She got in trouble, but it was a great event.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's not. You know what? That's not really a mistake. I'll tell you what. When it gets to me, I got a doozy. But go ahead, Miss Rebecca. Tell us who you are.
I don't like or do make mistakes much.
Yeah. And I'm Rebecca Cansler. I'm with Survey 1. I am the marketing rep with Survey 1 in Alvin. There you go. Well, if you want to say like my mistake is probably spending too much money. Kind of.
It all comes down to money,
It all comes down
doesn't
to
it?
money. So my job is to smooge and bouge and make Title happy, make agents happy. So they'll use Title, so Title will use me. But normally the things that I get in trouble for is spending way too much money. But you got to do what you got to do.
So you can tell here who are the ones who like to schmooze and wine and dine.
But you know what? There's serious work though that goes behind this.
Exactly.
Though. I mean, it is all fun and games and stuff, but when it comes down to business, we get
all
done.
for a
It is all for a purpose.
I will say something though. Susan, myself, and Rebecca, we are beyond the point of schmoozing. Like these bitches don't schmooze me at all. Like they call me and they're like, "Hey, you want to schmooze these people with me?"
with me.
So because I enjoy them so much that they're just my peeps.
Yeah.
So
It is.
fortunately, when you're schmoozed enough and you become close enough with somebody, that schmoozing goes away, and
It
that's
does.
when you know you're truly partners.
Yeah.
So these two don't schmooze me anymore. We're truly partners.
Yes.
And I would say that partnership specifically happens like right now, as we're talking about mistakes. I had a big mistake that I recently went through, and I think you've got all the footage you can pull from that. But my gals at Title talked me through it. And they're like, Jen, you are a good loan officer. You have no reason at all to feel bad. It was not a mess up. It was a fix, which is what you're in the game of doing. So it is nice to recognize that, yes, if I mess up, I will 100% own it. I will lose sleep over it, but I will also lose enough sleep because I am up hours upon hours, 2 a.m., go back to bed, 5 a.m., doing laundry and then going right straight to work, going to bed at 7, getting back up at 8, at it again. I will fix it. So, my partnerships are very, very much relationships with people who are good at their job, but it's the relationship first. I don't care what anybody tells me. If my relationship is not tight with somebody, I do not care how good they are at their job. I will learn from them, but they're not somebody I'm going to call to become better.
Yeah.
I have to be comfortable with you to admit my flaws to you so that I can be better at my job. And so,
And that's what I do. I mean, I put out the fires for people and stuff. Yeah.
oh gosh,
So
yeah.
it's-
And I mean, the phone, when somebody messes up, that partner phone, that phone line is ringing off the hook, and it's like, listen, this is what I did. I'm going to need you to help here. I'm going to need you to help here so that we can still get this done by Friday.
Well, I mean, seriously, I think one thing that spans what all of us do is, and really any business, is service recovery.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
that is such a huge thing, because none of us are the living Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
You know, we are.
I'm glad you said
and
it.
we're going to make mistakes.
Yes.
People make mistakes constantly. So, but sometimes we have to implement that service recovery, you know, and hey, yes, we messed up, you know, we screwed the pooch, you know, so to speak. So let us fix it for you.
95% of the time, mess ups only require more time.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Those are the mess ups we're talking about. It just requires more time because we got to do different things. But if this is truly a house you want to be in, this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we miss this because guidelines are different. Things can happen. Again, Rebecca will tell you the survey can't be done because we've had hurricane winds and weather for the past 3 weeks.
Yep.
You can't get out there to get the survey. So
Or
it's
you
like,
had the little old lady with the shotgun.
right, little lady with the shotgun. Like, why are you out here with a machete? Well, we got to get through the land.
We run into that. Yeah.
Right. So it's like nobody.
Or the mad horse.
The mad
the
horses
rabid
and the
horse, yeah.
nippers, running off your property and stuff. I mean, that it just
So again, mistakes of even misunderstanding your in the future partner. Hell, some of the best relationships I have to this day started like shit. You know what I mean? And it's because you recognize, things went down, but this person has the same character as me. Because personality and character are very different. If you got a character of, I'm going to get stuff done, I'm going to be honest with you, I've got integrity, blah, 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 I can work with you.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
First time I met you, I was like, okay, we're ready to
We can
refinance
get
our
down.
home.
We can get down, yes. Yeah, Susan did. She sent me her refi, and that's how we started. Yeah, my buddy.
became friends.
I first met her.
She first met
yeah.
me when I left Wells Fargo and kind of started getting my footprint into this whole.
Yeah.
Which was basically, let's just keep it real. 2020 is when I really started stomping around. So it's only been a little over 2 years.
She took 7 years off.
And y'all wonder why I haven't bought a house yet, because I have so many relationships and I don't want to piss somebody off.
Listen, girl, we're gonna do it live. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna have you draw the hat.
The draw and a hat.
Listen, I do believe that we all have like personalities when it comes to if something is fixable. I am much more comfortable working with people that have made mistakes because I know that they know how to fix things. If everything is going perfectly for you, you've never been in the guts. I mean, if you've never been in the gutters, like, I need somebody who's been in the guts.
Yeah.
Like, because if it's fixable, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not. Nobody died. I got way too much stress to worry about something that's fixable.
And you need to trust your partner.
right?
And you need to trust your
Trust your partners.
whoever you're working with. They need to trust you. You need to trust them. But it's also good to have those connections.
Yeah.
That's not in that scenario. Like like if it was your title, you said that lifted you up and kind of gave you the
Oh yeah, and on the same
encouragement
note,
and-
I've called them and been like, girl,
Yeah.
do not worry about it. It'll take 2 extra days. You did not mess anything up. That's just how that happens.
yeah.
Keep it moving.
It is what
It's good to lift each other up. So.
Yeah. We had fun. We had a good time, but we sort of figured that would happen because we like each other. So thanks for coming by, chickadees. Thanks for always being here, John, and keeping us on track.
Thanks for
Thanks for having us.
I appreciate it. This was fun. Should we just do where do we live?
I want to come. I want to come back. Do this.
Bye. See you next time. Shout outs to all of you listening to the whole thing. Okay, see you. Bye.